Okay, some people have been asking me how I made the drum and bass song, which I posted earlier. In a few simple steps, I'm going to explain how to make drum and bass in the FL Studio with the effects and plugins that came with the program. So you can basically do the same and make some pretty good drum and bass. First thing I did was the bass. The bass is really important in drum and bass. It is called drum and bass for a reason. So take all the time you need to make this sound perfect, because if the bass doesn't sound good, the song won't sound good. So let me see, the bass is right over here. I took the preset which is called Cerbera, which is by Arxon. Then I took Citrus window and I changed all the settings to make it growl more, to make it sound like this. Next thing I did was Portamento. I changed this parameter mono, and then I changed the maximum polyphony to 1, and I added the slide sound. Without it, it would sound like this. Next thing I did was I automated the cutoff filter, which is pretty easy. I wanted to sound like this. I right clicked on it, I clicked create automation clip, then I drew this line over here to make it growl during the song. So that's it, and here's how it sounds. Let me change my latency. Okay, so that's the bass. Next thing I wanted is a beat. Let me see where it is. It's right over here. Okay. I took this sample over here. Misc used with drum projects. Clean verse 30. The sample flight. That took fluid. Okay, I just dragged flight into a slicer. Let's make it sound like this. Which sounds pretty drum and bass like because of this little thing here. This is something that came from the Amen Break sample, which is mimicking ghosting snares. And if you add this to a drum and bass beat, it will sound like a drum and bass beat. So it is important to add it. If you want, you can make drum and bass without it, but it is something you can add to make it sound good. I made a variation of this. All of these. Drum and bass is known for its varying beat. It changes the whole time. So this one beat, this one beat, this one beat. So I changed it throughout the whole song. And later on I also added some effects, a delay, and some destruction effects, which sounds like this. Which is something which is used a lot in drum and bass. Sounds pretty cool. Next sample was fluid. This one. This one. Without a color filter. And then I added a free kick for some more bass. And that's all for the beat. Something which is also important for drum and bass is ride. This one over here. Took the sample and I added it into a piano roll to give some rhythm. I gave some more rhythm with the velocity parameter, and then I added this one, so it sounds like this. I sorry. I recommend changing the volume into a rhythmic pattern to make it sound less dull. Otherwise, it would sound really robotic like this. And now it sounds like this. So it sounds more humanized, as they say. So that's the drum and the beat. Next thing I did was I added more changes to the beat, like this fill. And from the beginning you can hear this one, which is just an unedited citrus preset. And this one, which you can hear. And this one I didn't use, this one, which I used at the beginning of the beat. Just a little thing to add to it. I also added a breakbeat. And in context it sounds like this. And that's it, that's magic.